the southeast sky earlier in the evening this month. This means that telescope viewers don't have to wait until midnight to get good views of the planet. You can enjoy Jupiter through binoculars too. Through binoculars, you should be able to see Jupiter's 4 Galilean moons, Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto, and watch them change position from night to night. Our moon appears near Jupiter from May 5th through 8th. The moon joins Venus and Mercury in the eastern sky just before sunrise on May 22nd and 23rd, and it pairs up with red Mars just after sunset in the west-northwest sky on May 26th. Saturn is now visible before midnight, rising around 11:30 p.m. in early May and by 9:30 p.m. later in the month. The best time to see Saturn is when it's highest in the sky. That's after midnight this month, before midnight in June, and by early evening in July. Through your telescope, you may see some of Saturn's cloud bands and even a glimpse of Saturn's North Polar region, so beautifully captured by NASA's Cassini spacecraft.
August 2016 is a special month for backyard astronomy. Why? Because on almost any evening in August, you can take a tour of the solar system, no telescope required. For most of the month, the 5 brightest planets, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, have been splayed across the evening sky, with the moon hopping from one to another and highlighting each one on a different night, while acting as a helpful guide to novice skywatchers. As August comes to a close, however, no guide is needed. Something so eye-catching and beautiful is going to happen, even the least experienced skywatcher can find it without help. On August 27th, Venus and Jupiter will converge in the sunset sky, only about 1/15 of a degree apart. If you hold a pencil at arm's length, the eraser would cover both planets at once. 2 bright planets so close together are practically impossible to miss. Just make sure you have an unobstructed view of the western horizon. The converging planets might even look like they're going to touch. They won't. Venus is 144 million miles away, while Jupiter is more than 4 times farther. To the human eye, however, the distance between the two will appear breathtakingly small. At closest approach, Venus and Jupiter easily fit within the same binocular or telescopic field of view. If you have a small telescope, take a look. Because Venus is an interior planet, we sometimes see it as a crescent like the moon. But not this time. On August 27th, Venus will be nearly full. You'll see 93% of the cloudy disk of Venus illuminated by the sun. You'll also see the ruddy brown cloud belts of Jupiter and, maybe, the giant planet's largest moons. All of this will be visible, all at once, in the circumference of a single eyepiece. Just remember, though, that a telescope is not required. Venus and Jupiter are bright enough to see with the naked eye, even from light-polluted urban areas. Try to catch them about 30 minutes after sunset, as they will have set by the time the sky fades to completely black.
No. 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 Well, could this happen? Could there be another planet in a stable orbit hiding behind the sun? The answer is, as you probably suspect, no. 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 Just no. Well, it was a pretty clever idea. Unfortunately, the forces of gravity conspire to make this hidden planet idea completely impossible. So most importantly, when someone tells you there's a hidden planet on the other side of the sun, just remember these words. No. No. Just no.